line item display. So if you see, we have GL Master Reconciliation GL accounts for vendors. If you go to liabilities,
100525.
yeah. So this is domestic vendor. I
Huh.
made some changes here. Foreign vendor, I made some changes. Actually, if you see FBL1N, on other day I was saying that we should not have balance as open item balance
Huh. For
or
GL.
for reconciliation sale, right? But that time we were able to see open items. Now let me check for. Okay, so I should select a BL3N GL account. Is this 20? Okay, 26 only. No, 9 item display, is it? For 26. Okay, let me give 25. So we can see open items here, correct?
Yes.
But actually, we should not see any open items for the reconciliation accounts. It can be any kind of reconciliation account. It
Huh.
can be vendor, customer, asset, even for banks also. Banks, I will explain you later. But for now, understand that for asset, for customer, for vendor reconciliations, we should not or we are not required to see the open items. Why?
Okay.
Because we have linked subledgers already, right? Individual
Yes.
subledgers. Therein
Yes.
we can see open items details. So reconciliation account is to have a accumulated balance of all the linked vendors just to represent in your final accounts in your balance sheet and P&Ls.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it doesn't have any purpose. So if you see here open items like this,
Huh.
that means something is pending. You need to clear these open items, which cannot be done in the reconciliation account because clearing we do in the vendor line items, right?
Yes. Yes.
Or we do clearing for the balance sheet, which is not reconciliation GL account. But this GL account 105 to 5 is a reconciliation account, right? This is a vendor reconciliation account.
Yes.
This is a 5 to 6, but if you see 5 to 5 also same thing. This is vendor reconciliation account.
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What makes the difference? First thing is that this is unnecessary, and this unnecessarily creates confusion that something is open and we need to clear these so many line items.
Hmm.
This is since this is a test system we are doing for from past few days. If it is in the real time, there you may see the lakhs of open items, right? Even if it gets cleared also,
Hmm.
but unnecessarily we are creating unnecessary footprints, data footprints in the database tables, which may slow your performance because we don't need this data. So where it has the impact, we will see.
Okay.
As you are saying, this may clear also. We can check one of the vendor, or I think we can check cleared item also. All items. Let us see all items.
Hmm.
Yeah, it may clear also. Yeah, it is clearing. But this view is unnecessary. We don't require. Here, like we have 2, 3 vendors. But say if you have 1,000 vendors, 1,000 vendors has 500 transactions each vendor. So imagine how many big data we will have in here, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Even though it is clearing, this has no use of this. Okay, but where it has impact, if you see, this is what GL account, right?
Hmm.
And what are the indexes table for GL accounts? So
Uh,
we have index tables. Hmm.
BS.
BS, AS, BS, AS for cleared items. So if you see T01 GL code, this one, right? So,
Hmm.
so you unnecessarily system has created these many line items in this table, which has of no use, which are of no use, right?
Ah.
First of all, why do you need the data in this table if you want some reports,
Hmm.
open item reports, cleared item reports? So whatever you see in ABL3 and those data are taken from these tables only. BS AS is for cleared items and BS IS is for open item.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see how many 17 are there. Do we see 17 here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 or 17.
17.
So that means whatever you see in the line item report,
Hmm.
the same thing would be taken from these two tables. And these two tables will get data only when you have created line item display for reconciliation GL accounts.
Okay.
So see here we have the GL account 25. It has line item display. That's why whatever the transactions you make in the vendors which are linked to this reconciliation GL account,
Hmm.
those transactions we will get updated where we are getting updated in BS, IS, BS, AS. Apart from that, we are getting updated in BSIK, BSAK, which is correct, right? That is for vendor line item display. But
Huh.
GL line item display necessarily we are getting,
Okay.
isn't it?
Hmm.
Unnecessary why? Because you don't need a line item display for the reconciliation GL account. You can see balance, accumulated balance in FS10N.
Hmm.
FS10N, if you want to see, you can see the accumulated balance period wise. This much should be enough for you.
Okay.
Okay. But to see FPL3N data, for that we need line item display, and for that we are creating a necessary data footprint in the index tables. So that is not required.
Okay.
So if you see for vendor number, reconciliation GL 26, what it says no line item display possible because I have removed the display line item from here.
Huh.
That means on in those tables also you will not get any data for this GL account,
Hmm.
right? You are not getting data
Yes.
even in table also. BSAS, right? Here also you are not getting. Okay.
Hmm.
Now let me. So what should we do for this? We should remove the line item display.
Okay.
Since now we have noticed that this is not required, so I'm going to remove this. I'm getting some message. It's okay. I'll save it. So will I not be able to see now line item for 25? Okay, let me see. Yeah,
No line
right.
item.
This
Don't. Ah.
correct. But will it remove from the table also? GL account is 25. So I'll say 25. But table we still have, right?
Yes. Cleared item A, uncleared item.
Okay. It's another table also. 25 was it? 25. So even though we have removed the line item display,
Mm.
so yeah, one thing we achieved is that we no longer see line item display in FBL3N for this GL master,
Huh.
for this reconciliation GL master, but those old data are still there in my tables, index tables.
Yes.
So since these are of no use, we want to erase this data also. We want to remove this data,
Mm.
right? So for that, if you see, we have one program for that. If you want to delete the data which you no longer need now, since you have deactivated the line item
Mm.
display, right? So
Huh.
you use this program. So to see your program or to execute the program, we use transaction code SE38.
Okay.
SE38, or sometimes SE38 is mostly used by the developers or a web consultant. We
Mm.
functional consultant, if we need, we get access to SA38 in live environment in the production system,
Okay.
but it is the same only. Okay, same only. But I mostly used to use this SC38 only because I got access for SC38. So no problem. Here we can use SE38 also. So what we do basically here, code is SC38 or SA38.
Mm.
Execute the program. So I'm using this program to delete the database RFSEP04. Execute. Yeah.
Company code and jail account.
Yes, we need to give this company code. GL account, is it 25 or 26?
25.
It's 25. So I'll give 25 and execute it. So you will get this log, what action the program has taken.
Mm.
So now let us go back and see in this table. This is for 10025250 account. So I'm just going to refresh and you see, right, everything is removed from here.
Yes.
Similarly, let's check for BSAS. Company code TE01 GL account this, and here also we don't see anything.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we have, like, if you want to reactivate for some reason, not
Mm.
for reconciliation, but say for some other GL accounts wherein you had already posted some transactions, and if you want to reactivate,
Huh.
I mean, you want to activate the line item display which was previously unselected, but you have posted some transactions and you are not able to see the line item display report.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, so just simply coming here, the change mode, and if you click line item display and you save it. So what will happen in this case, if you post new document, that would be displayed in the report,
Mm.
but this will not be retrospective, means the old historical data will not be displayed in that report. Before you enable this checkbox, if you posted thousands of documents,
Mm.
those will be updated in the table also. Now you see I have activated, but those data which we were seeing before is no more available. But if I post new document, this is domestic vendor only.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm posting one invoice. Okay, I have posted. Now let me execute the report. Since this is for cleared items, we will not see. Let me check in the open item. Because that invoice is still open, right? Just now we have posted.
Yes.
I hope that we will get it here. And yes, we are getting, right? 100 rupees. But if I want to see the past data, so for that, just enabling this checkbox will not work. Additionally, we need to execute this program. Same only RF SEPA 01. Here it was RF SEPA 04. But before doing this, or like whatever action you do, whether you untick this line item or whether you want to tick this line item, and if you want to run this program, any of these programs, after unchecking or after selecting this checkbox, we need to block this GL account, so that when we are doing this activity like executing the program, somebody should not execute any transaction or somebody should not post any document in this GL account. That's why we are going to block this until unless we perform this activity. So you click here, select this and save this. I have blocked it. No change. Okay, and see here I have enabled line item display, but if you see on the table level, I just see the recent one which I just posted. I don't see the historical data here. So for that, what I need to do, I need to run this program. Okay, so let me go to SC38, or this time let us do SA38. So I'll just replace 4 with 1 and execute. So I need to give company code T01, GL account 25. Was it 25? 25.
Yes.
And document numbers you don't have to give, you can leave it blank and then execute it. Okay, now let us see the tables, refresh, and we can see everything back, right? Again,
Yes.
go to company code, see the cleared item as well, 25, and yes, we can see it. Correct. So we understood this functionality, but actually we don't need this line item, so I'm going to remove this. Now you can delete those in your practice using this program. Okay, so I just deactivated, but you need to delete those records, all records.
Okay.
Correct.